Priscilla Gary.
Are you looking to be motivated, encouraged, uplifted, and inspired? You're in the right place for the Saturday morning motivational moment. That's right, you're in the correctamundo place.
The proper place.
The proper place.
You're in attendance.
You're in attendance.
Here.
The bell has rung.
Report for duty. Present.
And now school has started with our teacher, professor,
Doctor.
Reverend Prelate,
Deaconess,
the Popus, not the Pope, but the Popus.
The Popus.
Miss Priscilla Gary, what's going on?
Well, I think that does it for the Saturday morning motivational moment. You are locked into WNRR Gospel. Wow. You know,
slide your chair over a little bit.
Is that better? My chair? Okay. You guys got me way up in the air today.
Yeah,
how's that? Is that better?
Yes, that's good.
All right. Good. Okay.
All right. So, as always, we need to be encouraged and uplifted and inspired. So,
yes, we do.
We're going to stop talking and let you talk.
Cool.
What you got for us?
You know what? I may actually do a double dose today.
All right.
Because there was two things that were really kind of pressing on my spirit, and so I'm going to try and flow through both, and we'll make it work when we have some conversation about it. Okay. But I want to talk to our listeners about dreams and visions, and then about trusting God's timing, because everything is a matter of God's timing. So I'm going to flow through this really quickly, and then we can, do what we do with it. So remember that crazy idea that you had yesterday, or perhaps last week, maybe last month, or even last year. Why didn't you pursue it?
Mm-hmm.
Were you afraid? If so, what exactly are you afraid of? Fear is not of God. So if it's not of God, that means that you can overcome it with His help. Fear is the paralysis that inhibits us from stepping into our purpose and living out our dreams. At work, we're helping somebody else's dream become a reality. We're told and instructed on what to do, whereas when God instills our own dreams and visions, we dance to the beat of our own drum. You have to be fearless and try to take a small step towards a goal that you have.
Mm-hmm.
In the midst of that, you have to also trust God's timing.
Yes.
When we truly realize that God is in control and not us, we learn to trust in His promises and have patience. Yes, we can control our decisions, our actions, and reactions, but we don't control when, where, and how things manifest.
Yep.
Appreciate the fact that God loves you enough to not move prematurely. His timing and His will is perfect. So I hope that encourages someone, number one, to revisit their think tank, revisit the dreams that they have, and even the ideas, because sometimes we come up with ideas that sound just completely radical to us, and so we're afraid to share them with other people. Mm-hmm. I truly believe that in those instances, if you're not ready to share it with anyone else, then don't expect people to understand the things that God deposits in your heart and in your spirit. But at the same time, don't be afraid of them, because I do believe that we serve a God that cannot, will not, shall not ever lie to us.
Yeah.
So I don't believe that He drops ideas and visions into our minds to tease or taunt us. It's not one of those, as you like to say, na. It's not one of those. He really gives us things that we're equipped to handle with His help.
Yeah.
But a lot of times it scares us, and we allow that paralysis. Fear is a paralysis. It hinders us from moving forward. It hinders us from pursuing the things that we want to do. And on the flip side, oftentimes, once we do get the umption to move forward, we lose patience. We get frustrated because we are impatient by nature.
Yeah.
We want everything to happen overnight, and that's not the case.
Amen.
Yes, God gives you the vision, but there's also some areas in which He knows that you need to be strengthened. And so I believe that a part of our journey and a part of the process is what He takes us through to acquire the things that He's promised and to reach the goals that He has for us. But a lot of times we do get frustrated with the process itself because, again, we're here today and we want to see it tomorrow. That's right, and you've got to really work for it. What appreciation is found in anything that's easy? Now, we could really take that to another level and put that in any other context as well, but if it's easy to gain, it's usually easy to lose, and usually you don't value it nearly as much.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's no suffering behind it. There's no satisfaction when you get it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anything worth having is not easy.
And it's worth fighting for.
Yeah,
and I
absolutely.
mean, fighting for meaning you've got to grind.
Oh, yeah.
You've got to really go hard for the things that you want to do. And that's the only way that you'll really have the value. And it keeps you humble.
It does.
When you know what you've had to endure in order to become and grow who you are into who you are, then you can appreciate it.
Absolutely. And on the flip side of that, I want to be Tony D on the radio so bad. I want to have that Tony D status. But I have to understand, I have to recognize the hard work it took for him to get where he needs to get to. And then that humbles me to understand, you know what? I'm not there because I haven't put in the work like he has.
Exactly. You know, we're getting ready to celebrate 11 years of this guy, foot tapping.
Yep.
Programming and doing what he does. You know, they don't know about the foot tap you do here. But, you know, you've got to really appreciate that, man.
Absolutely.
When you think about it, where he is today, and you can't help but respect that.
Right. God is going to work with you.
That's right.
As you need to be worked on, you know, and on his time, not on your time.
It's not your time because
Absolutely.
You are not, look, we are not all that.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, we're a lot less than what we think we are.
Absolutely.
And God knows what we need for the things that he would like to entrust us with, especially concerning people or his people for that matter.
So you just like
you freeze, and then you do nothing,
right.
and years go by. I mean, literally.
Yep.
There's sometimes days, months, and weeks, and things like that. But we allow years to go by, and you know something else that was really on my heart this morning as I drove here, as I thought about this thing, is a lot of times we have these visions. We think that they should manifest into some extraordinarily large outcome. Oftentimes, it's just God trying to grow us into being and reaching our true potential and being who we are. It doesn't mean he wants us to be the next superstar celebrity status.
Right.
Just grow to the place where you appreciate, value, and love who God has created you to be.
Absolutely.
Don't compare yourself to anyone else because there is no one like you. That thought alone ought to be enough to make you just want to be all that you can be. There's something else I'll share next week, but I'll give a little bit of it now. You can force your way into position, but you can never force your way into God's will.
Absolutely.
Because he has a plan for each of us.
You got to be careful about those frozen moments, too.
Oh, my gosh.
If you miss the bus, God ain't going to turn around all the time.
Right?
You know what I mean? You might miss that bus and you got to wait another 3 hours. God will leave you behind. Years, right? And it'll recycle eventually. Absolutely.
You know, but yeah, you're right. Don't miss the bus. I like that one.
When I first moved down to Columbus, South Carolina, the bus ran every 4 hours. You missed it. You was waiting.
Waiting 4 hours.
Yeah.
Right? And that's the truth. Don't allow that fear. That's nothing but the devil himself coming after you, because he knows if he can shut you down before you get started, then you're invaluable. You're worth much of nothing as far as he's concerned. You're still valuable, but you understand if he makes you miss that bus, then hey, good, you're not on there.
Yep.
So
I'm a little. I'm glad you talked about that today because I'm about to embark on a new career.
Okay.
Outside of the eyeglasses.
Oh.
Still gonna be rocking the new artist profile.
Yes, sir.
That's gonna happen until Jesus comes. But I'm about to start doing something that's totally out of my expertise.
It's gonna be blessed.
So but it's all good. I'm not afraid where I'm gonna be like paralyzed. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, oh my goodness, man, I don't know nothing about this stuff here. But you know what? I'm excited, and so yeah, we're going to be doing some big stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're going to touch and agree on you on that one. I got a phone call concerning that yesterday. Actually, I'm super proud of you and excited to see what God is going to do in your life. And you know, I really believe, Tony D, that there's a reason that this is the season for you to move into that space.
Yeah.
And I really believe that it's going to be blessed. And you're going to, there's certain things that occur in our life in terms of our careers that really help us see ourselves the way that God sees us. And I will tell you that I think that this may be that time for you where I know that you already see yourself, but I think there's going to be some more things that are going to be revealed to you in this new endeavor. I really do believe that, and I know it's going to be blessed. So congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
And so you guys, if you got a dream or passion, just push it, man. I'm always telling you guys, don't sleep on what God put in your head.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Prepare.
It's real.
Write out the vision. Jay Torah always telling me, Jay Torah, my homeboy in Atlanta, is like, Yo, Tony, man, you got to write it out. Write it out. Write your vision out, man. Pray over that thing and just be dedicated to making it happen.
Yep.
Because you know what? God don't lie.
That's what I said, yeah.
So if he says that this is what I want you to do, you know,
and that's it.
It's going to be.
He doesn't tease
happen.
us, man. I always say that. He doesn't toy around with us, and he doesn't do that to torture us, you know. And we're in a state, and a lot of times once we realize these visions and dreams, we're in a state of misery when we're not pursuing them. Yep. That is not God. That's not God. So go after it. Just do it. Stop waiting for people to approve it and just go for it. Just do what you do, be who you are, and be the best you that you can be.
That's right. Be the best you can be.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Priscilla. We really appreciate you. Make sure you check out Priscilla Gary on all social media as very simply Priscilla Gary. Right after this commercial break, the top 5 artists for the month of August. You don't want to miss it because it's going to be dope. You're locked into the New Artist Profile. Yo, when you're listening to the New Artist Profile, you're going to hear great music. All right, that was good stuff. Hey, follow your dreams. I know y'all got some.
Go get it.
Make sure you go get them, chase them.
Get it.
And don't be paralyzed. Don't be like
frozen.
Right. Hope you all enjoyed the Saturday morning motivational moment. Make sure you're tuned in to WNRR Gospel 1380 AM or WNRR.com so that you can continue to watch the New Artist Profile. Make today a great day, and God bless. Say bye, guys.
Peace.
Adios. Assalamu alaikum. Washington.